Okay guys, good morning. I know I said I was gonna make this video and post it a couple days ago, but life gets in the way sometimes, so here we are and we are going to do it today. We're just gonna do like that S wave or like really soft beachy look. I am still learning how to do my hair at this length. I've always curled my hair when I have my extensions, but when it's short, I tend to wear it just like super sleek like this. But I always see pictures of these really pretty beachy lobs and I just love them. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone for the past couple months and just like going for it. So I've already washed and blow dried my hair and I just went over it quickly with the flat iron just because I like mine extra flat, I guess. But all I put in it was a little bit of this AG coconut leave-in conditioner and a little bit of the Chi dry texture spray. I like that just for a little bit of grit, and I am not a huge product person in my hair. My hair gets really oily, so for me, I will wash my hair like 2 to 3 times a week. It just depends on what I'm doing. If I flat iron it like completely, I'll have to wash it sooner because it just gets really oily when it's straight. So I love these styles because you can get 3 days out of them. I actually like the way that this looks once that I've slept on it. So it's a little flat at the top, but I still have like all that movement at the bottom. But let's just get started. So like I said, I flat ironed my hair a little bit, not super straight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna section it out right at like my temples, a little bit higher, I guess. I do not curl every single piece of my hair. I still keep pieces straight and I don't mind that look. If you wanna do every piece, go for it. I did do like a little test piece right here, but we'll just start over. So again, I'm gonna do a little bit of that texture spray and then comb that out. And then I use either this Babless 1 1/4 curling iron, or I use my Kristen S 1-inch one. That's the one that I use at the salon. So if I've ever curled your hair there, that's what I use. You can get at Target, it's amazing. You can get this one on Amazon, also really good. This is a little bit bigger, so you're not gonna get as much of a defined curl, which is what I like. I don't really like a full curl. And what I do is I just put my hair in, twist it like one and not even one, maybe one whole thing, but leave the ends out because that's what's gonna give you that beachy look. So then you untwist, but still kind of pull that end as if you're straightening it. So then you get left with this and the straighter end. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side. I take a pretty big chunk of my hair. The smaller sections you take, the more intensified the curl is gonna be, and you're just gonna have really full hair. I don't like that, so I'm not gonna do that. Again, pull that end down and see, it's just like super soft. So I will probably do like either 4 or 5 on each section. The main part that I care about is just that front framing piece. I love the way that looks. I call that the S one because it literally ends up just looking like an S. So there's 2, 3, 4, and these ones I'm not alternating. These ones I'm putting all in the same direction. So these are all going away from my face. And then when I take down the next section, I'm gonna rotate them. So then that I start getting that like tousled look. If you do them all the same way, you're just gonna have uniform curls, but I'm also leaving out pieces of hair in between. So it's kind of like a little barrier. So they're not gonna like mesh together because then it ends up, you have a bunch of curls that ends up just being one. So this will be the last one. So this was like 5 pieces in just this section. And I have a lot of hair, so I usually do this in like 3 sections. I'll do this one. I'm gonna spray it again because you can never have too much of that. So let that down, and then I'll section out a little bit higher. So like this part of my hair, as if you were like making a top knot, that's what I section out as like the last piece. And then I'll just like twist that, put that out of the way. Okay. More spray. Again. And don't shake out those curls that you've done yet. We'll do that at the end. Some people do it as they go, but if your hair doesn't hold a curl, and because I straighten mine first, the curl tends to want to like fall out sometimes. So I will leave it till the end and then I'll just shake everything. So again, taking our like 1.5, 2 inch section away from the face. And I clamp like mid down in the hair. I don't go like all the way up, all the way down. It's like literally right in the middle. And just feel it once it's hot. Don't leave it on there. Don't be that girl that, you know, burns off a piece of her hair. So we're not going for full curl here. We're literally going for like bare minimum movement. So this section, I am not going to leave that piece of hair in between, but we are gonna, so we've been doing it with the clamp forward. This one I'm gonna do with the clamp backwards, and you're going to do it towards your face. So this way. So that curl is gonna point this way. No, I'm not drinking booze this early in the morning. I have lost my Starbucks cup. No idea where it went. So I'm just cheap and keep using my Solo cups. Gets the job done. All right, next section. We're gonna go away from the face again. So here, clamp middle, pull down a little bit, twist, and there you go. And I keep my curling iron. My personal one here is, what am I on? I'm on 35. The highest setting is 50, but I chemically treat my hair, which I sure know most of you do. So please do not put it on the highest setting. You will fry your hair off. And then we'll just be doing a bunch of Olaplex treatments and giving you a nice haircut. So just to save us all, just put it on like a medium heat. I know everyone says that like the higher the heat, the faster you go. Sure, that's great, but you're also frying your hair. Like how, it's like a straightener. There's a setting for 450. How often do you really cook any food in your oven at 450 degrees? Someone told me that a couple years ago, and for some reason it just stuck in my head, and it is totally accurate. So 350, you're fine. Here we go. Away from the face. I'm sorry, this might be like a long video, but I'm gonna try and speed it up a little bit if I can. All right, so this is the last curl. As you can see, I left everything to set. This side of my face, I don't know why I can never get it to look mirror to the other side, but whatever. You're not gonna have cohesive curls ever, so that's it. So everything's just been setting. I am gonna go over this front piece just a tiny bit more, because throughout the day I tend to just keep brushing my hair or touching my hair and everything will just fall, which is what I like. Day 2 is everything is pretty relaxed version of like what this is right now, because right now we kind of look like Shirley Temple and it's not cute, but we're about to fix that. So last, spray everything. Literally just drown yourself in it. And then just kind of like let that chill. And then what I do is take your hands, go underneath, and just pull everything and up and under. So kind of give it a little shake. And then what I'll do is I will flip. Oh my God, what is happening? Of course I make a video and like this side just like does not cooperate. So hold on, I'll flip my head and just kind of like shake it out. It literally looks like I didn't do anything, but that is the whole point. My hair just went from being super flat to all of a sudden has some body and some movement and just a little bit more texture than what it did. And two, like a lot of you have highlights or balayage or whatnot, and everyone always looks at the pictures and thinks that it's something crazy. I posted this the other day because I did just a partial highlight and I curled her hair. If I was to just let all of her hair straight, it would look super blonde with no dimension. But whenever you curl the hair, you're seeing all of the depth from underneath come out and just intertwine with all of those bright blonde pieces. And that's what gives you that look. So, you know, when your hair is straight and you're blonde, you're not gonna see that. When it's curled and whatnot, that's why all of these Instagram people do the curls that they do to enhance the color, because you're not gonna see it straight. So as you can see, like I've added pieces in my hair and it just makes it pop so much more. I'm just gonna try and fix what I did. Maybe it's salvageable, maybe it's not. We're gonna find out. But yeah, just super easy, and leaving out those ends kind of gives you like a flippy. You can add texture to the ends if you want with a little bit of like a styling cream. Again, I don't like a lot of product in my hair, so I'm not gonna do that. But throughout the day, this little curl will calm down. Just, of course, it's not gonna cooperate with me right now, but you get the gist. So then just like shake it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll even take just like a little bit of like dry shampoo just for a little extra texture. But super simple, super easy, and yeah, it's not supposed to be perfect. Beach waves are not perfect. You never go sit in the sun and have the salt in your hair and it looks amazing. So just tousled, textured, move it around. It'll last for days. So good luck.